Now as you all can see here, I've already done my brows, and to prime my eyelids I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand. This will cancel out any kind of darkness on the lids and give an even toned base to do the eye makeup. So I'll clear the lower borders of my eyebrows using in some concealer, and for this step you can use in some eyeshadow primer also as your base. So I'm going in with a flat brush around the borders of my eyebrows so that my eyebrows look in very stark and neatly defined, and then I'll bring down the concealer to prime my lids and cancel out the darkness, and to blend it out I'm going to use a deep angled concealer brush by Cuffs and Lashes. Now if you do not prime your eyelids before the eye makeup, the shadows won't blend out as easily and will give a very patchy look, which again you do not want. And so it becomes very important to prime your eyelids before going in with your eyeshadows. Now while the concealer is still tacky, and to prevent it further from creasing into the fine lines on the lids, I'm going to set it using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 20 Light Medium with a fluffy concealer brush. And to tightline my waterline, I'm going to use the Lakme Iconic Kohl Pencil in the color black. Now with this, I'm going to tightline both my lower as well as upper waterline. Now whenever I tightline my upper waterline, my eyes start watering, and I'm pretty sure many of us face this problem of watery eyes. So here's a quick tip to fix it. Take a Q-tip and gently press it against your inner corners. Close your eyes and tilt your head in the direction of your inner eye corners. You will see the Q-tip absorb all the water, and in the process you won't spoil or smudge any of your makeup. Next, I will start tightlining my upper lash line with the same Lakme Iconic Kohl Pencil, and you will notice that I am holding the pencil horizontally along the lash line. As holding the pencil this way, we get more precise control rather than holding the pencil vertically. And when we hold the pencil vertically, there are chances that we might end up hurting ourselves. So I like to do it this way. Please note, I'm also wearing colored eye contact lenses, the details to which have been provided in the description box below. Now for eyeshadows, I'm going to take this black eyeshadow called Private Jet from the Revolutions Pro Regeneration Palette Gold Mine, and using a small flat brush by Sigma Beauty, I'm going to stamp in the black eyeshadow on top of the black kohl on both my upper as well as lower lash line. This will intensify the black color of the kohl required for these smoky eyes and also make it long lasting. Next, with a small blending brush, this is the Pro Art PE19 brush, I'll take the same black eyeshadow Private Jet and place it on top of my kajal line and start smudging and smoking it out. Next, I'm going to take this dark chocolatey brown shade Hollywood from the same palette. Now this is a very dark colored brown, almost very close to the black, and I'm going to take it with the same blending brush and will place it on the upper half of my lid space. At first, I'm just going to place the color on my lids and then will blend it using the same blending brush. Now blending literally takes in a lot more time than what you actually see over here. So you have to be a little patient while blending your eyeshadows to perfection to get the desired result. Also start by taking in very little eyeshadows in the beginning and then building it up slowly. You have to be very careful while working with such dark eyeshadows like the blacks or browns or blues, or else you might end up messing up everything in the end. Next, to mellow down the intensity of the brown, I'll take this reddish terracotta brown shade called Bourgeois from the same palette and will blend it out on the entire lid space using the same blending brush by Pro Art. After blending up my lids and to warm up my crease now, I'm going to mix in these two shades called Royalty and Splendid, and using a small fluffy blending brush by Miniso, I'm going to blend these two shades into my crease area by going back and forth in the windshield wiper motions. And then using a clean big blending brush, I'm going to blend out everything in my crease so as to get smooth transitions and to avoid harsh edges. Next, using a small blending brush, I'm going to take the color Hollywood and smoke out my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this bronze baked eyeshadow called Element, and using my index finger, I'm going to place it on my lids. You can use a flat brush as well for the same. However, I feel shimmers show their actual pigment when placed with fingers. And then I'll go in with a flat brush in the end to get into the nooks and corners of my eyes where it is almost difficult to get into with my fingers. And then going in once again with the deepest brown shade Hollywood and using a small fluffy blending brush, I'm going to intensify the outer corners of my eye for the smoky cat eye effect. To highlight, I'm using the Wet n Wild's highlighter in the shade Precious Petals. So using a small pencil brush by Pro Art, I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, tear dots and the brow bone. To prep my eyelashes for some mascara coming up next, I'm going to curl them using an eyelash curler. After this, I'm going to finish up my eye makeup by coating in my lashes with a generous coat of mascara. And for this, I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Curl Mascara. I'll also coat the lower lashes with the same and then have put on some false eyelashes off camera. Using in false eyelashes just uplifts the entire look and brings in everything very well put across. And that's exactly how it looks after applying false eyelashes. So that was quick and easy, wasn't it? So do like, share and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this tutorial and would like to see more of such amazing beauty content. Also hit the notification bell to stay updated to my posts. I'll see you soon with a brand new one. Until then, bye guys.